I certainly wasn't expecting all the prospective cafe staff to be monsters. Well, we can't certainly turn away anyone who came for an interview. After all, there were no stipulations which stated only demons could apply. You'll have Lucifer and me together with you. There is nothing to be nervous about. I shall also be offering my support by recording the proceedings. Should you have any other concerns, please do not hesitate to ask for my assistance. Let's get straight to it. Will the first in line come in, please? What drew you to this particular opportunity? Taken by the Monster Cafe theme. I couldn't think of a more fitting applicant. That was the last monster we had to interview. All of them were certainly excellent candidates, weren't they? Indeed, each and every one of them expressed an earnest desire to work. I suppose the real question is whether or not they have the appropriate customer service skills. To help gauge their strengths and weaknesses. That would be the clearest way of testing their abilities. Let's make the arrangements for the monsters to try their hands at waiting tables. The second stage of the selection process will begin shortly. Trust you will all act as sensible cafe goers. You can leave it to us. You mean all those folks passed the interview? Given they took it seriously, is that really so surprising? Time to start. Warn a guy before you go roaring at him, would ya? Think they were just leaning into the whole Monster Cafe theme? Have fun. Halloween has an element of playfulness to it. It isn't as though our customers would expect conventional service at a Monster Cafe. You can lay off. Come on, let me see the menu. Mammon's shaking in his little booties. If I could have everyone's attention, please. We've made our decisions, and the monsters joining us as staff members will be the mummy, the skeleton, the ghost, the zombie, and the pumpkin spirit. Those monsters all demonstrated their flawless comprehension of how a cafe operates and exceptional customer service. We took each applicant's ability to frighten guests into account as well. Yeah, that was pretty startling. Luke, you look like you were gonna burst into tears. I couldn't help it. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was pretty funny. I trust no one has any objections with those hires? It was a little scary at first, but they were taking their job super seriously. I'll try my hardest with them too. Sounds like we're all in agreement. It does help everyone had a chance to see them in action. That's that then. With our new hires all picked out, preparations are well underway. I never would have guessed we'd get to turn the courtyard into a full-blown cafe. Between Lord Diablo's work connections and Asmo's social media campaign, we're gonna need the space. They're projecting it will have much larger crowds than we were originally anticipating. Suck if we opened and didn't have enough seats. It's been chucking away sleep profits. It's a good thing we actually hired those extra monsters. Still not cut out for carrying stuff though. Was that everything? All that's left is properly set up desk chairs we brought over from the classrooms. Would you two mind lending a hand as well? It's cool, you don't have to nod so hard. These desks are particularly heavy. We'll move them together. I'll take this side. Ready? Uh, yeah. I shouldn't have expected anything different. Quit playing around. He's the one chasing me. What'd you do that for? You're trying to help? My bad. That's all sorted. With the increase in cafe space, we've agreed the menu should be expanded as well. Such, I'd like to discuss what changes should be made. That's how you called all of us together. What would you say to splitting into 2 groups, making some sample dishes sweet and savory, respectively? In that case, why don't we have Asmodeus and Simeon work on desserts? Luke and I can tackle savory. That sounds perfect. Who doesn't love pumpkin spice? Looks like it's ready. I didn't add anything like that. I must have fooled around with the pie while we were tidying up. So Halloweeny. I believe they would approve. Look at what the cat dragged in. Nice timing. I just finished my Miss Bursting Bloom number 4. Startled your socks off, didn't I? That was a great reaction. I'm all stocked up on traps, which means I'm gonna nail Halloween. The Rad Prank Fest is gonna be a blast. Cafe where you dress up as monsters and play pranks on customers? Wow! That'd be a scream. I guess I had the wrong idea. So, like, when people say trick or treat, I'm supposed to fork over one of these? Tables have turned. Having the tables turn on me would suck. You're running some errands, huh? Sorry to hold you. Good luck with that whole monster cafe. A particular set of circumstances. Would you be so kind as to lower your voice when you speak to me? The zombie has been making advances on me, and rather frequently at that. I've been invited on several dates now. Though close we are to the event, it is a little frustrating. Moreover, the zombie is remarkably adept at serving customers. They are a truly valuable member of our staff. Wouldn't do to let it affect the cafe. I'll simply have to avoid them for the time being. Well, there is in fact someone I feel particularly strong about. Perhaps explaining my feelings in that regard would be enough to dissuade them. Thank you for your suggestion. I shall take it to heart. This one actually. Step aside. I have to ensure everything food related is up to Rad's exacting hygiene standards. Poison tester? Such inspections are integral to managing a proper cafe. Any sort of establishment that serves food has to undergo an evaluation. Honestly, don't you know anything? Like I gotta sweat the small stuff. Let me show you to a seat. That won't be necessary. I'll start by showing you precisely how customers ought to be served. I think I get it now. He's clearly butting into our business for the express purpose of showing off in front of Lord Diablo. Thank you for choosing to patronize our humble establishment today. Allow me to show you your seat. Your table. Did you see the timing on that? I don't think it's too much to presume he's drawing from his experience. Might I also add my opinion? While Mephisto's polished manners would make any high-class cafe proud, since the theme here is monsters, I don't think it quite fits the bill. A monster cafe should be anything but formal, really. Get ready to feast your eyes on some mad skills. Did you also happen to hear the shrieking? Which sounded as though it was coming from that direction. They have everyone surrounded. Doesn't appear to be all in good fun. What in the 3 worlds? They suddenly snapped. We were doing all the prep work like normal, then they turned on us out of nowhere. Their eyes look different too. We've been getting along so well. I don't like how they're glaring at us. It's scary. We're all besties, right? Can't we go back to how things used to be? No dice. They're way too far gone. There's something currying the favor with us so they'd be easier to strike. Is Lucifer here? He's out on some sort of business. You need him for something? Michael asked me to take a picture of Lucifer in his Halloween costume. Lucifer's feed gets updated crazy fast. If he isn't here, there's nothing more I can do. I'll be off. You've got nothing better to do, right? I suppose I can see what you have to offer. I'll show you your seat. It's Barbatos approved. Everything on it's delicious. I recommend, the rest of our staff. Everyone's stoked to be serving our first real customer. Thanks for waiting. Here's your meal. Oh. I heard Raphael stop by. I made him a deluxe parfait. You didn't have to go out of your way for me. Thank you. I know how much you like my cooking. Go on, dig in. Delicious as always. The sauce pairs perfectly with ice cream. I'm fine with you keeping that scary secret forever. That was exquisite. We polished that off in no time. Settles it, we're adding the parfait to the menu. No. Absolutely not. Objection? I'm pretty sure I read all of these already.